I recently, like started searching up like, about mental health and just like learning a little bit more about it, because I I kind of tried avoiding it, because to be honest, people make it seem like it's a bad thing. Well, maybe not now. It's like, getting more normalized. Like, it's normal to talk about mental health. Like, there's nothing bad about it, like we have our physical health, but we have our mental health. Like, our mental health, your physical health is like physical. Your mental health, it's literally your mental health, your psychological well-being, your emotional well-being, and that's like serious stuff. And I feel like people didn't take it as serious a couple years ago, or they took it kind of serious, but it's just like, oh, you need help immediately. Like, you need these antidepressants or some shit like that, like just trying to like put a little band-aid on it, you know what I'm saying? Or just like saying it's like this whole badass thing, and it's like, you know so that's how like I kind of thought about it. I was like, oh, mental health, like I don't even want to talk about it, like it's like I don't want nothing to do with it, because just people made it seem like it was something really bad, like there was like mental illnesses. Well, there is mental illnesses and all these things, and it's just like mental. It's like, I don't know if you guys feel like this or felt like this as well, but that's kind of how I felt about it. And I didn't fucking like, I was like, mental health, like what the fuck is that? Like it's just, and looking back now, I feel like I would avoid it, and I wouldn't, wasn't my emotional health, well-being, my psychological well-being wasn't the greatest, a couple years ago. It was actually really bad, and I was just trying to, just not be associated with it, because your mental health, like, you guys, it's literally, like, I just think about it like it's your head, like, it's like how you think about what you think about, how you think about things, and just like your emotions, your feelings, and I honestly would try to just numb all of that and just not really pay attention to it. So I really never paid attention to it. It just wasn't like something, I don't know, I just didn't think about it. And now it's like I said, it's normal to talk about. And I was drinking a lot, and that was like how I would numb myself, So obviously I was just completely lost, and I just kept losing myself. You know what I'm saying? Getting fucked up and just doing all this shit. And at that time, I never thought, even people now, like they really feel like partying, drinking, and all this stuff like isn't a bad thing. Like it's okay. It's like socially acceptable and all these things. And it's like, okay, but like literally think about it. Like, you think it's okay to be drinking like all that much, to be doing like all these drugs and stuff like that, like that's not good for your mental health, especially in the long run. You're just fucking yourself up for the long run. You might be getting hyphy and all this shit for a short time, but it's not helping you out in the long run. And at that time, like, I didn't even think about it like that. Like, I didn't even think like, oh, I'm sipping a little bit too much, or, like, I just literally kept wanting to get numb. And it wasn't till like after, once I like quit doing everything, I I was sober for like a little bit. It's because there was just, there it was some crazy times. And once I like stopped doing everything, um there was nowhere else to go, like I was escaping. And when you're sober, it's like you're, like I was like, there's nowhere to go, like I can't escape now, and I was just present. I was present with myself. I was confronting myself. And that's when I like realized, okay, I didn't feel okay. And I like looked okay from the outside, but I didn't feel okay in the inside, you guys. Like I did not feel fine at all. It was just like, I don't know, like I was just all over the place and I was lost. I wasn't connected to myself. I just literally, like that's when I knew, okay, my emotional well-being is not okay. Just my mental health was literally not okay. And that's when I started searching more about it, seeing what it is, and like, just because, like you guys can go ahead, like, I mean, I don't even know to like what degree to go, or like when it's good to go. But I mean, like, if you guys think like you need help, you can go ahead and get professional help, and that's fine, like go get it. But when you do, just keep in mind that it's up to you though. Like they can help you and all this stuff, but that's just like helping. You have to have literally the courage, and you have to truly want to accept that help and get it, and just like work with it and all this stuff. But it's, at the end of the day, it's all on you, because you can get all this help and everything, but nobody really knows how you feel. Nobody knows how you think, so it's just like you, I mean, nobody else can really get into your head. It's just you, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing too that keep in mind, because it is all on, I mean, it's not all on you. Well, it's like on you. I don't even know if I'm making sense. I'm still going with that's on you. No. Well, it's kind of is on you, because you have the power. You have the power to change. You have the power to change your thoughts, and change starts with you.